Hey guys, what's up? I hope you guys are having a great day today, as always. So for today's video, I figured I'd start doing like story time Sundays. I don't know, that sounds kind of cringe now that I've said it, but I feel like every Sunday I should tell you guys a story because I have a lot of them and I have a lot of crazy stuff that happens in my life. So what better way, none other than to share it with you guys every single week. But we'll see how it goes down. If you guys do enjoy this idea, then please let me know. I'm excited to hear your guys' opinions on all my crazy ideas and stuff that I have going for you guys. So the gameplay that you guys are watching is a kill confirmed gameplay. I die a couple dumb times in the very end, but I still end up getting a really good KD for the most part. I do want to preface that my XM4 is like the only gun I use because I don't have any attachments for any other weapon, and I feel really like naked running around without like a suppressor or whatnot. I always run like Ninja, Ghost, and a suppressor, so I'm like, I'm an assassin. I'm a true assassin. I live in the shadows. But yeah, for some reason running a gun without a suppressor always makes me nervous, and I don't know how to run around the map without one. So yeah, maybe I can try to get another weapon for you guys to see whenever I upload Cold War. But yeah, so let's get started with this story. So this story I have for you guys, it's quite funny. There's a big lesson to be learned from it that I'll recap on in the end of this video. So as you guys can tell from the title, I ended up giving my grandmother a $600 ticket from the police. And I mean, it wasn't directly caused by me, but I do feel like the correlation of how the events happened ended up getting her a ticket from the police. So I was in middle school, and my grandma, bless her heart, she was out of work. You know, she was in HR and got laid off multiple times, so she just decided that the workforce was not for her anymore. So she retired, and then she had all the time in the world. So I basically took that to my advantage, and if I didn't want to walk home after school and whatnot or take the bus, I'd always just have her take me. So basically what ended up happening was I was in school and I just didn't want to be in school. I think I just wanted to go home and play video games. So long story short, I ended up playing hooky, and I went to the nurse's office and I was like, oh, my stomach hurts, like I got a boo-boo in my stomach. And they took my temperature, and something I would do is I would like hold my breath and kind of exert force out of my body. I don't know, like I don't know how to describe it, but I would hold my breath and try to basically raise my body temperature in my head by making all the blood pump there. I don't know. And so every time I did that and got my temperature checked, it would always come back with like 99 or 100 degrees, and I was like, hell yeah. And so that's basically what happened. The nurse checked my temperature, and I think it was at like 100 degrees or something like that, and she was like, all right, well, you just sit here, lay down, and do you have anyone that we can call to come pick you up since you can't go back to class? And I was like, yeah, like here's my grandma's phone number. And so shortly after, you know, my grandma arrived like 15-20 minutes later. And so I got in her car and she was like, so why aren't you feeling good? Like, what's up? And I was like, man, I don't know. Like, my stomach hurts. Like, I don't feel good. I have a fever. Just all of the uncoordinated symptoms that we all try to say we have when we're trying to play hooky. So yeah, I just basically told her, I was like, yeah, my head hurts, I have a headache, and I feel nauseous in my stomach, and this, and that, or whatever. And she's like, oh, okay, well, we'll take you to my house, and I'll make you some soup and stuff. And I was like, damn, like, I don't think I can play video games now. And we were almost to her house when the wee-woo started pulling up behind her. And she's like, oh, shit, like, I don't think I was speeding or anything. And she's like, I wonder why I'm getting pulled over. And when the officer pulled her over, like, he was such an asshole. Like, he basically had no just patience, I guess, with her. Like, he was so monotone, just came off really rude. Like, I don't know who pissed in his Cheerios that morning. I don't know why his panties were up in a knot, but he had an attitude. Like, I thought dudes were chill. This dude was like, something happened to him, and he he decided to give little old grandma the worst time ever. She was like, my grandma's so nice. She's like the coolest person in my family. And she's very reasonable. She's a people person as hell, like all the way. And this man want to come onto her window and basically be like, license and registration. I have no time to bullshit. I hate my life. Like, so he was like, all right, I'm gonna go run this. Do you know why I pulled you over? And she was like, no. And he was like, oh, your license plate is expired, or you have it was either that her license plate expired or her tail light was out. And she ended up saying like, oh, for sure, okay, I'll make sure to get that fixed. I didn't know that it was broken or out. And he was like, okay. And then he just turned around, checked her registration and her license, and he came back and he was like, all right, ma'am, so I wrote you a $600 ticket for this. This is a big no-no. And I'm like, why did he have to write her such a big ticket for something so little? Like, he could have easily just let her off with a warning, but no, he decided to give her the thickest, the most dummy thick, juiciest ticket of them all. Like, I don't even understand why a taillight out or your license plate expired would be like that expensive. Like, why? It made no sense. He was so upset for no reason. He's like, yo, it's Joe in the last video. Like, if Yo, it's Joe was a cop, then that would be him. I'm just kidding. But yeah, he treated my grandma like she was on some 5-star GTA shit. Like, bro. Oh my gosh, I don't understand people like that. Like, why do you have to take out, like, I feel like cops, it's the worst with, like, if they're having a bad day or whatever, a lot of times I feel like they just don't give a shit about who they're gonna give the ticket to. They could literally just write the most ridiculous ticket for someone just because they're having a bad day. Like, that should be illegal. That's weird. That's goofy, you know? But yeah, I felt so bad. I was like, damn, all of this hassle, a $600 ticket, and a new asshole just because I faked being sick for school. So, lesson to be learned. Don't play hooky because it can result in you fucking someone else over. Like, $500. So, yeah. Or play hooky, but don't call nobody. Just, you gotta figure it out. You gotta figure out your own destiny since you wrote that part in your book, you know? So, but yeah, let me know if you guys ever got a ticket or something stupid happened with a cop in your life, and I'd be interested to hear your guys' crazy stories with cops. I have a couple more, but I will let you guys know in the future if you guys want to know. And I think the gameplay is wrapping up here soon, so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up for me. I would love you. And comment below any of your crazy cop stories or speeding stories or whatever it may be. And subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Bye.